And we're staying with development on the call for state policing as a bill to establish state police has passed second reading in the House of Representatives, sponsored by the Deputy Speaker and 14 other members. Lawmakers say if established, state police will redefine the nation's worsening security. National Assembly correspondent Jokea reports.
The clamor for state police has been on for more than 2 decades in Nigeria, but those against the idea are quick to caution it could be used by governors against opponents and perceived enemies. Lawmakers say the prevailing insecurity makes the need for state police more relevant. Just recently, President Bola Tinubu and the governors held a crucial meeting where they also acknowledged the need for state police.
Mr. Speaker.
The House of Representatives appears to have also caught the bug as Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu leads 14 other members to sponsor a bill to create state police. At Tuesday's plenary, 4 motions bordering on armed attacks and other forms of banditry leading to loss of lives and property came under lawmakers' scrutiny. The sponsors of the bill say these calamities can be prevented with state police.
We have the likes of Amotekun, we have Neighborhood Watch, we have Ebubeagu in the southeast. What we're trying to do and what this bill seeks to do is to streamline those activities.
With worsening security, the idea of state police has won converts, many of whom are now frontline advocates.
Our reasoning then was that state governors will use the bill to intimidate and harass political opponents. But with the situation we are in now, we have gone far, far beyond that.
So many states, we have security outfits. When they come out in their uniform, it gives impetus to the communities.
We should find a way of licensing police. Any state that meets the condition precedent that is formed by maybe the Police Service Commission can apply.
What we have in our hand, which is insecurity, is beyond our political aspiration and ambition. So which one should come first? The lives and properties or our political ambition?
The bill failed to fly in previous assemblies, but its supporters this time described the establishment of state police as a clarion call for a tailored community-centric policing system. They say it is an acknowledgement that states are uniquely positioned to address the security challenges within their borders. Jokea, TVC News, Abuja.
For more on the call for state police, I'm joined by a member of the House of Representatives from Akwa Ibom State, Clement Jimbo. He joins me live from our Abuja studio. We saw the bill today sponsored by the Deputy Speaker and 14 other members, and quite a number of your colleagues standing up to also address this issue. What do you make of the consensus behind this bill earlier today in the House?
Well, thank you very much for having me, and good evening, Nigerians. Yes, the bill scaled through second reading today in the floor of the plenary, the House of Representatives. It is indeed a very welcome development. Out of almost everybody that stood up to make commendation or make a comment on the bill today, actually saw the need for Nigeria to have a state police. And if you recall vividly that what we even have as the Nigeria police force today, it did not all came and became a Nigerian police force. It started from somewhere. In 1930, when the police formation was formed, really, it started with the Northern Nigerian police that took care of the Northern Nigeria. Then we equally had the Southern Nigerian police. Then it amalgamated and became the Nigerian police force. So there is progress, and Nigeria, as at 1930 to 1960, to now that we have moved from independence to where we are after independence about 64 years ago, equally means that things have changed, things have evolved. Therefore, we need to equally reject our architecture, police architecture, to reflect the current realities in Nigeria today.
Absolutely. Honorable Jimbo, I'm wondering if you've seen the bill yourself. Do you think it adequately addressed concerns of abuse by state governors?
Absolutely. I was physically present in the floor of the plenary today. And the bill, just like you rightly said, the sponsor is no mean person, the Deputy Speaker of the House, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, sponsored the bill. And if you know his credentials, he's a legal luminary. So the bill as read today had taken into consideration all concerns that possibly would be raised by any well-meaning Nigerian. For example, you are talking about funding, that the state government, will they have the funding to shoulder the responsibility that comes with formation of state police? I don't agree. I would say completely yes. Because right now, in Nigeria, in the north, we have the different security outfit trying to checkmate all the different crime indices that are prevalent there. These are all set up by the state government. In the southeast, we have Ebubaku. These are not independent security outfits. These are an appendage of the state government. They are all funded by the state government. These are security outfits that are already in existence across different states. In Akwa Ibom State, we have Ibom Community Watch, which the governor, His Excellency, Pastor Moeno, just recruited about over 5,000 young men and women in Akwa Ibom State to equally help to checkmate indices of crimes in that state. So, how is it going to be funded? It is done by the state government. So, we at the National Assembly, especially the 10th Assembly, is just giving the legal framework to what is already in existence in Nigeria. So, there is nothing new. So, whoever that is trying to say there are challenges here and there, maybe the state government is going to hijack it and use it as a witch hunt for political opponent, we should not allow our fears to kill the new thing that is being born in this country.
Are you concerned about the efficiency of this initiative without granting autonomy to the judiciary and local governments?
Of course, you know, on the 26th of February this month, we are going to launch, the 10th House of Assembly is going to launch the Constitutional Review Committee, which of course the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Kalu, is the chairman of the committee. I'm equally the chairman of that committee. And one of the critical components of that committee is to review the independence of local government autonomy, just like the state police that we are about having now. Having passed through the second reading, of course, is going to go through the third reading and is going to be passed. So, local government autonomy has equally come to stay. And the House, the 10th House of Representatives, is going to look at it dispassionately, the merit of it. Like in my own opinion, I would say, every end of the month, the Federation account is sent to 36 states. Instead of sending to 36 states, can we send it to, alongside 36 states, plus the 774 local government areas? So instead of everybody concentrating with the federal government and looking at the 36 state governors, can we equally look at the 774 local government chairmen across the length and breadth of Nigeria? Will that in any way or drive home development to the hinterland and to the grassroots? The obvious answer is yes. So if we have been doing things in a particular way yesterday has passed. We are in today. The reality that is before us today simply says we should do things differently in order for us to expect a different kind of result that we want. Nobody is happy with the current insecurity state of this country. Nobody is equally happy with the rate of hunger in the country today. Right now, everybody is focusing on federal government. Everybody is focusing on state government. But alongside these two tiers of government, they would have equally focused on the local government areas, where resources are equally channeled to. So, local government autonomy is a welcome development.
All right. Hopefully, the governors will warm up to it the same way they seem to have supported state police. Lawmaker representing Abak Etimmepo, Ika Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Clement Jimbo. Thank you for talking to us on the news tonight.